Welcome guys, how are you all? Hopefully you all will be fine. So in today's video I am going to show you how does this snake engine work and what are the features on it, what are you going to get, does it look nice, does it not look nice. And let me make it clear, it's not a free hack, it is a premium hack. You have to pay for it, otherwise you can't get it. So here are the basic features: show line, keep line after one shot. If I disable both, so I can no longer see the lines moving wherever I am moving my ball. So if I have to see them, I have to enable show line feature, and now I will be able to see them like this. So here you can see this will happen if I have turned off keep lines after shot. If I will enable it, I can still see the colors of the balls when I pot a ball like this. So if I will enable it, I will only see white lines. I am only telling you about these features which you are going to use. So uh, let's talk about power lock option. If I will enable power lock and change default power to 50%, so now I can only make power up to 50%. I cannot draw power more than 51%. So what happens if I turn it to 0? I will no longer be able to see any aim or able to draw any power. So what happens if I turn it like 20, 18, let's see 18. At 18 I will only be able to see this, and I can only make my ball go there. So let's make it 100, and let's see, I have messed up, so it will be now opponent turn. Let's leave the match and see other features. So let's go to the practice of line. So what is show pocket? So here you can see where this, or sorry, this yellow ball is going. This pocket has become green. So if we will disable it, so I don't know what the heck did this feature do, or maybe it's a glitch. There are a lot of glitch though. It might be one of those glitches. I am not certain myself. I think maybe to be honest, I don't know. I think it's broken, so let's leave it open. So let's go to the autoplay mode. So there are three mode: pro, fast mode, pro player, and fast mode. So let's turn on it and see how it goes. Let me have the turn again. So now I have turned on pro fast mode for autoplay, and let's see how it does. This is the pro mode, the very first option, the default selected option. By the way, I like pro player much better, so it's your choice what to choose. Once again, I think it got broken again. So let me just leave the match and open it again. So now this is pro autoplay working. You can see it took few seconds and then immediately make a shot. Let's leave it, and now I will turn the feature to pro player. I want to show you guys how much difference does it make. So now this is pro mode, the one I like. It's more like a human is playing rather than a bot. So I like this option much better. it is drawing power and it is porting the cue balls and etc., like a real human would do if he was playing. So now let's talk about fast mode. So for that I have to leave the match and then open practice offline again. So now this is the fast mode. It will only take a 1 to 2 second and it will draw the shot. It's really cool, but not beneficial for the account. So let's quit the game. I wanna show you guys other features as well. So I will stick to pro player because I like that much better. So what happens if I enable failed break option and then go to match? So if I have my first turn, then this is what failed break is going to do. It will not port any cue ball, or maybe it did this time. By the way, uh, in the past snake had failed break for like 30%, so it only did failed break 1/3 of the match, meaning if you play 3 matches it will only do failed break in one of the matches. I don't think that is working right now, or maybe it is because I am using pro player. By the way, let's go to illegal break. What does it do? When you will enable illegal break, then it will just miss the shot. Typically Cheto behavior, so I will not recommend enabling it. So let's talk about prioritize ninth ball turn. So this option is used to, like when we are playing a 9 ball table like Miami, Dallas, it will do like this. If I had turned it on, it will check and see if this ninth ball can immediately be ported in any of the ball. If it can make any of the adjustment to just port the ninth ball directly, it will just port the 9 ball and you will win the match immediately. So let's talk about paralyze opponent turn. If you had enable it, let's see, on 9 ball, usually first ball we have to put is this one. Sorry, the autoplay was turned on. So the first ball we have to put is this number 1 ball. So what it will do, it will match the opponent in such a situation like I am gonna do. So yeah, so like this, uh, let me disable line so I can make you understand much better way. So yeah, so if you had enabled paralyze opponent turn and opponent have to port this first number ball, but it will, like it will stuck ball somewhere here, so opponent can't directly touch it. Keep in mind, if opponent is using a hack, then he can definitely touch it like this. The ball will go there, then here, and then ball can touch it, but it will make it harder for the opponent to touch it, just like that. So that's what this function will do. So cleanup shot, it's basically, you can see it's already enabled and cleanup shot is already working. I don't think I have to explain this. Let's go to the auto cue option. Yeah, but before that, let's talk about styling option. By default, line style will be off, which is recommended. like this is their default style for snake lines. What happens if I go there, I enable it, and then I go to the dashed? I think that was the same reason why the show pocket option wasn't working. So this is what dashed will do. It will make like white spots in the lines. So this is what simple look like. This is how simple lines look like. I prefer this way. And this is how banded line look like. So banded line will do this, that wherever our ball is touching the border, it will make a little bend there. So what is line autofix? If you had purchased snake hack and like this, your aim is messed up. So only if your aim is messed up, then you have to enable this and click on line autofix. It will fix itself. But as you can see, I did not had that issue and I enabled it. So instead of fixing it, it created that problem for me. So let's go for line width and line opacity. Here you can see line opacity. So line opacity will basically, I think I have to disable it. Yeah, I think basically if you'll mess up more settings, then it might not work. So this is how line opacity is going to work. It will look like maybe invisible if you understand it, or if you want to play like that. So yeah, but keep in mind you have to turn off line style, otherwise this setting will not work. So let me make it 100 and let's see what does line width do. So this is what line width do. So now my lines are a little bit thinner. So it's all your choice. You have the full control what to do, what not to do. If you are not English speaker, you can change it to Spanish and other languages as well as. So now let's go to the lucky shot. Mm, here, no. Here is this option, golden shot. You can pick where the golden shot will land in autoplay from center 1 to last 4. So we will choose 1 because 1 will be the golden and we will have the cache for it. So let's enable it and see if it works or not. By the way, I don't think it is working. So maybe this feature is also broken. Or maybe I have messed up too many features, that's why it's not working. By the way, either way, if the feature works or not work, you can basically just manual play it. So yeah. So let's play a match on this table. Fast turn. So our timing is going to be run faster. Wait, actually. This auto queue setting, I have missed it. I did not tell you about it. So first, let's leave this match. This is the toggle for auto queue. So let me first go to this option. So there are three styles: slow, global, and fast mode. This will determine basically how much faster it is going to connect your match in that certain table. So here you can see player information, level, cash, and coins amount I have. So if I will enable 100%, then it will use my 100% balance, meaning it will determine which table it is going to play by checking this amount of my coins, which is right now 160 million. So it will make a match for the 60 million table. So according to the, sorry, it will match make the table according to the 160 m coins I have in my account balance. So what happens if I turn 20 m table or higher table only? If I will turn this feature on, then it will only play on Seoul, Mumbai, Berlin, and this Venice if you have the subscription, or Osaka if it is enabled. And same goes for Mauji. If it is enabled, it will play on these tables. Similarly, you can enable mix join, so it will randomly like play one match on Seoul, then one on Mumbai, then one on Berlin, and so on. Or otherwise, you can fix it on a single table, like I am doing. If I had this 1 billion table, I will just enable this feature and enable it. So I did not had that. So it made my match on London table. So anyways, I will just put it in a time table and let's see how it goes. So here you can see it will auto match make it on ROM table. And if I had enabled this autoplay option as well, then it will play auto as well. So that's all according to your choice, what you want it to do, what you don't want it to do. So yeah, also if you have any problems regarding Facebook, you will find a link on the description of this video where I have already solved the Facebook login issue. I am also using the Facebook account, so in very few mobile phones people get like Facebook error. So I have already provided a link in the description in which I have already solved it. By the way, it's opponent turn, so no point in waiting for him to win the match. We will just quit the game. All right, make sure you turn off this auto queue feature. Otherwise, it's going to keep making match auto by itself. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching it, and let's meet in the next one. So have a nice day. Goodbye. By the way, you may be wondering, my WhatsApp and Telegram number is shown in this screen. If you wanted to purchase anything related to 8 ball pool, you can contact me on there.